Alright, so in our last video, we went over all of the AI features that you can find while using Canva. Canva has an assortment of fantastic AI features that you can find in Canva AI now, and it can help you do a variety of things, including creating thumbnails, documents, and all kinds of stuff. And it even helps you while you're creating certain, let's say a thumbnail or certain artistic designs, whatever it is you may be doing, you can have AI help you along the way. Now, what happens, however, is with Canva, when you ask things in a generic way, you get very generic results. So today I'm going to show you exactly how you can prompt Canva better and get the most out of Canva AI specifically, and get products and results that you can actually utilize, as opposed to it being completely generic and ultimately useless. So the way that we do this, or at least the easiest way you can do this, is by having another AI create the prompt for you. Not all of us are prompt engineers, not all of us understand exactly how to create prompts, but ChatGPT can create some decent prompts that you can ultimately utilize immediately in Canva and already get better results than you just typing in, create me a thumbnail for my tech tip channel. So today I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create us a prompt, and then we're going to test it out and see how it works. But I'll show you the exact process that we do. So what we do is basically prompt ChatGPT saying this: please create the perfect prompt for me to use in Canva AI so that I can get a perfect YouTube banner for my Tech Tips channel, Tech Tip Daily. So you can adjust this for whatever it is you're trying to do, whether you're trying to create a PDF, whether you're trying to create a thumbnail, anything that you're doing. Just go here and ask ChatGPT to create the perfect prompt for you for Canva AI specifically. That way it'll word it in a way that Canva can understand. So in doing this, it'll actually create us a prompt that we're going to simply copy paste into Canva, and that way we'll get much better results than what we would typically get. So it's creating a style for us and giving us the idea of what we would like. And we can tell it, for instance, you can read through this and adjust it accordingly if there's something you don't like here. However, I'm just going to copy to show you guys an example of how it works. But once again, for instance, if you don't like the subtitle being Simple Tech Tips, Smarter Digital Life, you can adjust this and just tell ChatGPT the things that you would want or not want. But it gives you the exact format that you should be plugging in. And once again, once you have the format, you can just fill in stuff that you like. So the style, you can adjust it, subtitle, text design, all of this you can adjust yourself. ChatGPT will create the format for you that you simply copy, then paste into Canva with your own liking, which I'll be showing to you in real time right here. So we're going to go design, we're going to go social media, and then we're going to click a category, which is specifically a YouTube banner, and then we're going to paste the prompt exactly how we got it from ChatGPT. Now, take note, this is where you can actually make the edits if you like. I'm not going to make any. We're just going to see what it creates for us, going right off the rip with what ChatGPT gave us. Once again, though, making the adjustments will help you make it a bit more personal and align it with whatever your image or idea is for your own specific channel and niche. But like I said, ChatGPT will give you something pretty decent that's workable. And from there, once again, in Canva, you can make adjustments yourself as well. That's the whole beauty that I find with Canva AI, is that it allows you to actually take the AI products that it creates, or the AI images that it creates, like this, which I find very nice, actually. This is very nice compared. Wow. All right. Or we see this one and this one. This one's probably my favorite. I like how there's like the, they both have kind of a similar thing going. Hold on. Let's see which one is nicer, just to give you guys an idea. This one's nicer, but it could be a little brighter. But let's just go ahead and try this. See how you can click it, and now I can actually adjust it accordingly. So for instance, if I don't have my logo here, I don't have to tell Canva to add the logo. I can literally just upload it myself in this editing area and then basically download the banner, because it would be my own at this point. I can go, and like I said earlier, I didn't like this color, so now I can actually go ahead and edit the color accordingly to what I personally like, which would be a brighter look like this. Or I can go with an effect and I want, let's say, a glow, and I can add the glow in there as well. And then through Canva AI, you can make your adjustments accordingly. And even if I wanted to use AI again here, let's say I like this style, but there's little things that I'm missing. For instance, I want a little robot. What I can do is click the image itself, go to Ask Canva, ask it to make an image, and I say of a robot, let's say, and I want to add a robot into this. Let's see what it will do for us. So we're waiting. Ideally, it'll make us a little robot that we can basically put into our image, because for whatever reason, let's say we wanted this, we can input it and have it on our banner. And that's the beauty of Canva AI, is that you can use the actual AI interface to create stuff initially, click your, product of whatever it is you're creating, and then use the AI again while actually working on it yourself. It basically assists you as your own personal assistant in a variety of ways. And so it actually created the image like we requested. Obviously, I wasn't very detailed, so it just created a hyper-realistic one, but we can click it and include him in if we wanted to. See, it's up to us what we wanted to do with that. We can prompt it differently. Ideally, if you wanted something a bit different, prompting it with a bit more detail would have been helpful, but you can obviously just include it like this. You can do remove background if you have the upgraded version, but it's just a fantastic way for you to get little adjustments while working on whatever it is that you're working on, in this case, a banner. So we'll close this out, and you'll see here once again, you can utilize Canva AI for a variety of things, and just prompting it with that initially and then adding in all of the details of what specifically you want makes it so much better at producing higher quality content. And when you're creating your prompt, let's say you have no clue how to do it, that's the whole reason we use ChatGPT. It gives us the framework to use, and then we can input what we feel is best to use there. So if we were even creating something else here, even if it was a document, a code, video clip, whatever, you can use the same prompt style. Just tell ChatGPT ahead of time what you're doing, and it'll align it with exactly what you're trying to work on. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.